towards collateral duties. And there's kind of this, I would say, unhelpful competition within divisions for advancement, right? Because you had to sort of break out of this crazy forced ranking distribution, right? And so what we're doing to really get after that is, one, we've killed a lot of collateral duties that were just distracting us from our primary duties, okay? Our primary warfighting responsibilities, all right? And that's gotta be, you know, what we are assessed graded on, if you will, and all of our screening and advancements and all that stuff should be based on our primary warfighting duties. If you've got collateral duties or any other thing that you think distracts you from that, I wish you would feed that up through your chain of command and let me know, and I will cancel that, okay? I will cancel it. I make you that promise. Now, I make you that promise, and I've been for a number of years, and I've gotten very little feedback. So help me out here, right? You know better what is a waste of your time than I do. Tell me what's wasting your time, and we'll stop doing it, okay? The other thing that we're doing is we're changing our evaluation system, okay? And so this is coming out. It's we're gonna trial it in sort of the counseling role very soon here. And so why do we need to change this? One is that I think we had the wrong audience for our evaluation system, right? It seems to me that if I was interested in just being the best sailor that I could be, I'd want somebody to evaluate me where I'm the primary audience, right? So we're changing the primary audience so that the real purpose of the evaluation system is to tell each one of us how we can be better at our jobs. So you are the primary audience of your evaluation. It's not a promotion board or a screening board or anything else like that. It's you, okay? The second thing is we're going to be very clear in our language, all right? So if you have done this evaluation business or fit rep business for a while, you know that sometimes it's not as clear as it could be. And so we're going to be very clear in our language. We're going to emphasize character more, right? The important character. All of you in this crowd, I can confidently say, are leaders of some sort. And as you get more senior, you become responsible to lead bigger teams. And you know, to be an effective leader, we do need to know our job absolutely cold. But in addition to that, you know, we've got to be the type of person that America would be proud to have in front of our sailors, right? We have to be people of integrity and character, okay? And so that's another dimension of this new evaluation system. And then finally, we're going to get rid of these forced rankings, okay? Because they really weren't helpful tools. And so we've been kind of running some pilot tests of this new system. It maps very, very closely with the old system in terms of describing your performance, except it's much more feedback oriented to give you useful feedback for how you can improve. And it gets rid of this forced ranking distribution inside of small division groups, because that really just wasn't helpful, right? It was causing us to go to these crazy things like how many collateral duties a particular sailor had. That was the thing that really made the difference, instead of concentrating on just being the best warfighting sailor in your assigned duties as possible, okay? So does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's coming out soon. We'll trial it kind of Navy-wide in a counseling mode, right? So that everybody gets familiar with it, and then once on board and comfortable with it, we'll snap it over and make it for promotion use, okay? All right. Okay, you want something? You got one? MCPON has one thing.
I do want to add to speak to your angst. I think perhaps the Chief of Naval Personnel about 3 years ago de-weighted collateral duties, and they matter in the single digits, less than 10% of the overall sum total of what we're looking at when we're ranking you at a selection board and comparing you against your peers. So the problem is command teams are still sometimes running ranking boards internal to their commands at the unit level, where they are placing an unhealthy, inconsistent with what the CNO is after. They are ranking people based on things like collateral duties. It doesn't help you when you get to the selection board when that eval that has you at the top has all that collateral duty stuff is, because you're not going to get selected for advancement. So what we really need to emphasize is with command teams, within the mess, with the COs, look at who your performers are in the ratings and technical specialties and make sure that you're putting the right people forward, because of the selection board process itself, we don't prize collateral duties, and we haven't for a while. It's just at that unit level, it's still not quite getting done right.
Okay. I think we got time for one more question. It's too good an opportunity.